I'm most interested in.
Yeah, they'll let quarters happen, and then we'll go straight to semis and move on. Yeah,
So I guess this is like this theoretical #1 and #2 of Long Island, right?
Yes.
So
Yes, not even theoretical. I'm pretty sure it just is.
if Aklo is power ranked, it would be.
Well, yes, theoretical in the sense that, yeah, if there's a PR, we'll get there.
Eventually, it'll happen.
Won't take many tournaments at this point, you know.
Yeah, we got 2 weeklies already back up. That's awesome.
So, looking good. So yeah, we're gonna go straight into that. That'll be that. I think this will be good for DrLobster too. You know, going straight off of that win into this, kind of keeping that momentum rolling. You know, not having that time to cool off.
So I just checked the brackets. Neither of these guys have dropped a game in tournament yet.
Wow.
So whoever wins game 1, it'll be their first loss of the day.
That's very interesting. So this has historically been Aklo favored. I don't remember if DrLobster's taken one before. He may have, but it is regardless historically Aklo favored. This is definitely a Fox favored matchup. And especially in the way that Aklo plays, he plays it very safe and, you know, control heavy. And it makes it very hard for Sheik to do anything, really.
Definitely.
Because you're required to grab him, and because you're going to get crouch canceled to like 90%. And if you can't get grabbed, then what's there to worry about?
And I know, yeah, Aklo is the kind of Fox where it's like once Sheik is off stage, he just hits you so hard. Like he's the one that'll like shine you 8 times across Dreamland before he like up smashes you.
Yes, he will whip that tech skill out. Whether it's for a flex or to make sure you're at a high enough percent to kill you.
Oh yeah, so far on recorded sets, 0 taunts from Aklo.
Yeah.
Today?
Today.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Saving them for when he needs it.
And I think, Kyle, you touched on this. Taylor did really well versus IBDW last week. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
he had two. It was a close 3-0, as you might say. You know, so this could be very interesting. This is a different, not an entirely different style of Fox, but a different brand.
Yeah, Long Island seems to bring out unique play styles in our Foxes.
Yeah.
For better or worse. But I mean, I think that Taylor has a pretty good shot of taking an upset over Aklo here.
Yeah, and they're familiar with each other. They've played a lot, so there's going to be a lot of choices and reads done that are very player-specific here. So it'll be very interesting to see.
Going into this grand finals last week compared to this week, same matchup, how do you say the power level of Cody compared to Aklo is?
Good question. It's kind of hard to say because I mean Aklo has been much more active now. You know, in these in this offline or online rather timeline. He's had much more opportunity to enter stuff since usually traveling is the difficulty for him. So now we get to see him against a lot more national competition. I think right now IBW is still comfortably ahead of him, but I can't speak for like head-to-head style, but at least in terms of like an overall. I don't know.
Like career wins.
Career-wise,
IBDW
is still comfortably ahead.
Yeah. IBW is like he could win a major. You know,
Yes.
Aklo's not quite at like winning a major level, but I mean he beats
He
some
will
contenders.
very likely be in top 8 if he comes to one, but it will be an upset if he wins.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a quick first stock.
And there it is exactly, is that he probably needed that drill to get that kill there.
Yes. Yeah, no, he quite literally did. So yeah, this matchup is going to be a lot of double lasers from Aklo into crouching because he's expecting DrLobster to approach him. Oh my goodness.
So fast on ledge.
Wow, I'm surprised
Wow,
that
he
back
caught
air
that with that
sent
dash
him-
tag.
Oh, misses up on the edge guard there, so Lobster has another chance to make it back.
That said, though, this has been entirely in Aklo's court. This has got to be a little flustering for DrLobster. You know, it's been 56 seconds and he's lost 2 stocks, and it's really not done all that much.
One thing that I always find when you're playing versus like a fast spacey is like you finally get like your grab, and it's just like you're so flustered from how fast-paced neutral was.
Yeah, it's like time slows down.
It's like, oh, it's like, what am I supposed to do again now that
Yeah.
I grabbed this guy? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is
That's nice
potentially a
coverage.
4-stock.
This could be a 2-minute 4 stock.
Okay. Reverse forward air.
And-
Goes high,
yeah.
doesn't cover it.
Yeah, he had to reset there.
One thing to consider, he did just play versus a Samus.
He was playing his.
This
Oh,
is
that
so
was
different.
a shortened side B, by the way. It was the longest shorten I believe you can get, but DrLobster has to be very aware of that because Aklo is very fond of shortening his side Bs. To the point where, if you ask me, I would say it's a little predictable, where I would almost look to cover the shorten first, but I mean that's hard. So, you're gonna have to be. It's just another recovery option for Fox.
And this is looking
Yeah.
like game 1.
Yeah, it was a nice idea there to get that needle and quick recovery, but Aklo's ready. Snipes the ledge first. A very commanding game 1.
Like you were saying, maybe a bit of an adjustment. Two very polarizing styles going from Swooper to Aklo.
Yeah, I think I've seen Aklo start the game that way before with that side B ledge cancel.
So far, I've noticed that what's getting Aklo the most mileage is he's actually getting like running shines, and then just converting those into like a grab here. And now what else is he gonna get?
Well, that was actually a nice get up attack there. He
And
had the nice overhead one.
it's really fast, really good option. So, and for Sheik,
It's so
there's not
yeah.
totally a whole lot you can do because while you're running shine, you're also holding down. So
Yeah.
you can just crouch cancel whatever the Sheik throws out.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're, if you have really good timing, you might catch them when it's just an ASDI down, but like it's still down, Look at, he's back off stage. He barely started his next stock and he's back off stage. He's kind of just running into a brick wall right now.
This is looking rough.
And even when he's missing this initial punish on, like when DrLobster is getting the mix-up on the recovery, he's actually just fast
was a
enough to
really
cover
good
the
beat.
next option.
Yeah, that was a really good beat, by
Re-rinse
the
it.
way, from DrLobster.
Yeah, he actually got a chance there to make it back. But he was at such high percent that I think Aklo just clipped him and sent him back off stage again.
One of the things that DrLobster, what was like his bane versus IBDW was actually his ledge dashes. He would have like a very, pretty much even scenario with IBDW for a lot of the match, but then whenever he was on ledge, if he screwed up the ledge dash, he'd just eat 50 or die.
Oh yeah.
And it's going to be the same case here. If you get put on ledge by Aklo, someone who's gonna react to you, like he just will react to you. He's not gonna. It's very unlikely he will miss. You have to have invincibility on your side.
And we pick up the one. Needle to the face, chases him all the way to right side, gets the slap.
Those up tilt follow-ups are whoa.
That was
fast
fast.
as shine.
He is really catching him a lot on the tangible frames of the up B that a lot of people don't usually contest on Sheik. He's getting shined.
Oh, nice catch on that jump.
Yeah, for sure.
Reading the jump out of shield.
You can still see, even at like 60%, Aklo's aggressively crouch canceling and just trying to get a lot of counter hits. Does he make it back?
Okay,
Okay,
good.
good.
I was gonna say there's not a place you want to be SDing.
But then he reads that full hop immediately. Aklo, for what it's worth, playing very well.
Oh yeah.
No,
for
he's
sure.
playing. This is really, really well.
Like, look at that rinse. He converts that into 5 hits, and he's really just.
That was some crazy
He's
SDI by
probably just
DrLobster.
gonna take the stock.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
Like off
JV3.
such a small hit, he's able to turn that entire situation into the rinse and repeat.
I mean, if I'm DrLobster right now, I'm not thinking about like, I got to pick a stage, but I know that the stage is not the difference maker here. Something's got to change in the gameplay.
I would just go where I'm comfortable.
Right,
And I think
and
the
here
important
Battlefield is
thing,
definitely it.
that, and it's like, you just find a way to slow down Aklo, because Aklo's kind of just doing whatever he wants.
Because he has Aklo has the repertoire of being lame, but he's kind of just running him over right now.
Yeah. I mean, every hit that Aklo gets in neutral is leading to just like a grab or like some sort of giant combo. Whoa, some sticky walk movement from Lobster, it looked like there. Wow.
He dropped too early. Yeah, see, like that's not, so like, he's definitely flustered at this
Wow.
point. It's
Okay,
tough.
Aklo's actually playing amazing.
Yeah.
There's not a
Like-
whole lot to say.
It's just really solid.
You can see how long he's holding down for it too. Like he just teched Sheik dash attack at like 80. Attacked it. It's like, what do? You're supposed to dash attack fair. That's what Sheik does. And he's like, no, you don't get to do that.
Okay.
All right, we get the
Nice
stock.
pickup.
Well, surprisingly, kind of just he kind of doesn't really care about like trying to like steal the ledge or anything from Sheik here, and I think it's because he's not. He's kind of waiting for DrLobster to prove to him that he has to, and so far he really hasn't had to.
Yeah, I'm just hoping. It's a little too late this set, but I think DrLobster needs to find like a
Oh,
consistent
yeah.
answer for the running shines.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
getting so much mileage off of it.
Yeah,
And crouch
just-
cancel shine. And every shine in the book, Aklo's hitting him with it.
Yeah. I think he needs to, call it out with like a dash back grab somehow, or like, yeah, that was kind of brutal.
Yeah, just getting the flubs, pops the chain out,
But,
and he's jumping in that same spot. He's getting caught by that second shine multiple times in the set.
Yeah,
Well,
I think a lot of his escapes there were kind of predictable. Where, like you said, he was catching a lot of these jumps away out of these scenarios, and it kind of just
Definitely.
bought him.